All right, YouTube, it's your boy Price Man, aka Price Dynasty, back again with another reaction video. So we're gonna talk about a legend right here. Rest in peace to the Godfather himself. That's right, we're talking about Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace. I said it twice, I know, but man, this guy was very inspirational. I mean, he was one of the first guys to really make this space mainstream. The whole talking points about relationships, and of course, coming up things like the danger zone and other things. And some people call him misogynist. Um, I didn't see that. He was just calling out some delusional stuff that's been going on for quite some time. I don't agree with everything he says, and there are times where he could have, you know, toned it down, not have been as harsh. I will admit that, but I mean, you know, there is a problem with misandry and misogyny in society, but I'm not going to talk about that in this video. So, but I'm going to react to this funny clip of The Godfather. So, without further ado, shout out to mediocre tutorials and reviews for that line. Here we go.
You weighed more than a man at your height. True or
Okay.
false?
I'm
True or
around a
false?
lot of chubby dudes, so
No. But okay. How much do you weigh?
220.
I weigh 210 and I'm 6'4". You broke the first rule. See, you ladies don't mind breaking the rules. The men are visual. The men want women that are fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. I don't mind being the size of. I'm sorry, you're 5'8".
I'm 5'8".
You're about the size of Emmett Smith or Barry Sanders was.
And as someone, you know, grew up watching football back in the day, and also I'm an older guy now, but I did play football back in high school. Yeah, I wasn't good enough to make the pros or anything like that, or even Division 1 college, but I did lay out some heavy hits as a strong safety. That's many moons ago, so I can definitely relate when he says stuff like that. I had to tackle some people who were like 220 pounds, running backs. Some guys even were built like Jerome Bettis back in the day, and I had to tackle them. So I know what that feels like. But that is funny to have a girl built like a running back. But let's continue the video. And by the way, fair use.
You're running back size.
Okay.
You can hit the A gap like a motherfucker.
Yeah. All right. I
So
accept
don't
that.
come in here talk about what men should not be able to do when they got to accept.
I forgot he said that you can hit the A gap like a mother sucker. Oh man, shout out to Kevin Samuels for this. Why? Why did he have to leave this earth so soon? Let's continue the video.
Somebody who can run out the power I.
Okay.
Look at the girl. Was it Chanel Hamilton? She couldn't hold it in either. Oh, oh man. I just imagine guys like Vinny Testaverde. He's like, hey, hitting it to Curtis Martin. He was and for those Curtis Martin's a Hall of Fame running back. Played 3 years with the Patriots, and then the rest of his career with the Jets. He's about 220 pounds, 5'10", and he would hit the power I just like that. And Hall of Famer. Shout out to Curtis Martin. Great to watch him play back in the day. But man, even the lady up top. Oh, Kevin. Let's continue the video.
I
All
mean, I'm
right.
being
But at the
silly.
same time, no.
I'm being
Be
silly
collected.
because to make a point that modern women are so full of righteous indignation, what you are and ain't going to accept, and all this other kind of stuff, when you're not even what most men want.
No, and I'm working on that. You said I'm 23. You said that I have until.
Wait a second. She's 23 and that weight? Whoa. So I'm not going to say what my age is, but back when I was like 22, 23, I was not fat. Uh, I'm not going to show any pictures of it. I have one picture from that era, but I was not fat. Yeah, that's crazy to be 23 and that heavy like that. That's boggles my mind. It's like, bro, go hit the gym. I mean, you you shouldn't have that issue at that age. Now, obviously, if you have a condition or something, like me now as I'm getting older, I have to watch some things. What I have to eat, I have to change to gluten-free pasta. Otherwise, I get bloated and stuff like my gut and stuff. So I understand there's some things that happen. So I have complete empathy for that. But if you're just sitting there eating, Twinkies and Little Debbie's cakes or having a body by Hostess, shout out to Coach Rick Adams for that one, a body by Hostess. Then yeah, that's an issue. I mean, definitely if you're drinking a lot and all that, then that's on you. But if for people who do have a serious condition or their body's not processing certain things, then I understand. It's definitely it's in your control to you know manage it, but it does make it more difficult in order to do so. But let's finish up the video.
Like 25.
There's no reason to be 23 and 220 pounds, man. You ain't had no babies.
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely no reason to justify unless it's glandular that you got a doctor's note for. There's absolutely no reason.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I give you
All
that.
right then.
So that's the end of the video. But yeah, amen for Kevin Samuels for pointing that out. Glad that he said that. Just basically what I just said previously. But yeah, if you have an issue, of course, I mean, okay, we're not going to make fun of you. That to me, that should have been the real target of the real purpose of body positivity. That whole movement back in the day. Yes, if you have something glandular or something that you really have to work out, fine. You should not be made fun of, but do your best to manage it. We're talking about the people, you know, who don't have kids. If she had like three kids or something, it's like, I mean, still want to try to slim up, but okay. But you have no kids and you're in your early 20s and to be chubby like that, unacceptable. I said what I said, and I that standard goes for both men and women, especially at that age. I mean, you get a little older, obviously there's a little leeway, but you still can't be walking around here looking like Jabba the Hutt or something. It's like, come on now, have some pride in yourself. But that's the end of this video. It's a few more thoughts on Kevin Samuels. I'll probably do a few more reaction videos to some of his greatest hits. Man, I used to watch a lot of his live streams as well. Shout out to, well, can't shout him out anymore. He's passed, but man, he was there. He was it for a little bit. I think Myron Gaines is actually is gonna kind of take his spot. And no disrespect to other guys that I watch, such as Coach Ray Adams, of course, mediocre tutorials and reviews, and even O'Shea Duke Jackson with the celebrity junk. But yeah, I think Myron's actually the one who's actually doing probably the best right now. There's some other cool podcasts out there, like the Whatever podcast. So it's good to see that. Even Pearl, shout out to Pearly. Shout out to what's it, Just Pearly Things. But shout out to Pearl. She's doing some stuff too. But I mean, you can only do so much in this space. I'm more into making money and then also combating AI because at some point AI is going to be a big, big deal. I mean, it's kind of already there. We see with the jobs and everything. But that's another video, of course. Keep an eye on that one. But and again, anyway, leave it saying shout out to the Godfather, rest in peace, and whoever this channel is. I think it's what's it's called, Fatherhood. Good on you for keeping his memory alive, and then hopefully people can still look at some of the archives. That said, till next time.